Hello my lovelies, it's Layla here. Today I'm going to show you guys how to wash your Luxy clip-in hair extensions. Although it's a fast and easy process, you girls have been asking how to do it, so we decided to just put together a quick little video and show you guys how it's done. So let's go to the bathroom and let's get to washing. So first thing you want to do is grab your pretty little box where you're storing your extensions and take them out. And what you want to do is close the sink and just fill it up with lukewarm water. You don't want it to be too hot or too cold, just nice and warm. Fill it up probably midway. A little more, because you want to submerge all the hair into the sink. That's probably enough. And next thing you want to do is grab a shampoo. And today I'm using an Amenta natural shampoo that I actually use for my hair. I talked about it in my video for my hair routine. And basically you just want to make sure that you're using a shampoo that's moisture restoring or nourishing, because you know the extensions are obviously, the hair is off the head, so it's not receiving any natural oils. So something like this is natural and herbal, would be great. So you want to just pump maybe 1 or 2 or 3, depending on the size of the pumps. So I just did 3, and then you just want to kind of go in and lather it up in the water, and then grab your extensions and just go right in and submerge them, just like that. And next thing you want to do, once they're all wet and kind of wet all throughout, you want to just kind of pick them up and grab a little more shampoo onto your hand and just kind of go in all the way throughout from top to bottom and just lather it up nicely. We are going to leave the hair in the sink for a few minutes just so that the shampoo works its way into the hair. But you just want to kind of lather it up without kind of going in the same direction. Like you don't want to go up and down, just kind of lathering it up and working it into the hair. Just like that. And make sure you kind of go up here as well. But don't pull on it too much, just nice and gentle. And that's pretty much it for the shampoo part. And next thing you want to do is just submerge it in the water and leave it on for, like I said, for maybe 2 to 3 minutes, and then we'll be right back and I'll tell you what you do after that. Okay, so once you left it in the water, in the shampoo water for a few minutes, you want to just unplug the sink and let all the water go down. Run the water lukewarm again, about there. And what you want to do is start rinsing the hair, and separate the wefts maybe into 2 or 3, and start rinsing out all the shampoo. So just run it under the water, just like so, and gently run your fingers through the hair all the way from the top to the bottom, just like that. And when you see the water is running clear, you know that it's, the shampoo is all washed out of it. So just set it aside, grab your next weft, and do the same thing. What I'm going to do is grab a shampoo, and a deep conditioning shampoo. Sorry, did I say shampoo? Conditioner. You want to grab a conditioner, and you want to use a sort of like a deep conditioner. This is a daily repairing conditioner, which I use for my own hair, and I absolutely love it. It's very creamy and leaves my hair nice and soft. So what you want to do with the conditioner is basically just squirt a few pumps onto your hands and grab maybe like 2 or 3 wefts, and you're basically just going to run the conditioner all the way throughout the hair, just like that, with your fingers all the way from the top to the bottom. And right away you can feel how soft the hair becomes. Just like that. Just work it into the hair, kind of lather it into it, and you want to just kind of set it in the sink just like that. Again, you want to just squirt a few pumps of the conditioner into your palm. Grab the next wefts, and working it from the top, go all the way down, and just work the conditioner into the hair. Just like that. Never go opposite direction, like don't hold the hair down this way, you know what I mean? Because that's going to just tangle it all. So you want to always work your way down, just like you would on your head, in the direction that the hair grows. So just like that, set it down, a few more pumps of the conditioner, and grab the hair, and just work it into it, just like that. And for the conditioner, you want to leave it in the hair for a little longer than we did with the shampoo. I would suggest even 4 to 5 minutes, just because, you know, the hair is not attached to your head. So the more conditioning and the more treatments you can give it, the better and the longer it will last you. So once you did that, you want to just grab all the wefts and just kind of work them all together and work the conditioner into the hair. And it's nice and soft, and then you just want to leave it in the sink and then come back in 5 minutes. Okay guys, so now that we're back, you let the hair and the conditioner stay for about 4 to 5 minutes, and now what you want to do is just grab all the hair and run the tap kind of like lukewarm water like before, and you want to just rinse all of them really well. So just grab a few, not all at once, just a few, and start running it under the water, just from the top all the way to the bottom, just like so. And make sure all the product is out, because you want the hair to be clean. And just kind of squeeze out all the hair, squeeze out all the water, so there's less drying time. Just gently from the top to the bottom. Do that a few times, just to make sure that the hair is nice and clean. So just grab the next portion and do the same thing, just rinse it. So the last thing that you want to do is, once you've rinsed out all the conditioner out of the hair, you want to run the water cold, and you want to just give all of the hair a nice quick shot of cold water, and that really helps to restore the shine in the hair, and it also closes the cuticles, which protects the hair as well. So once you do that, just turn that off. And just squeeze all of the hair gently, going from the top all the way down, just like that. And you want to make sure that there's as little water in the hair left as possible. So just like that. And what I usually do, this step is totally optional, but you can use some sort of a treatment on the hair, and this is just a smoothing leave-in cream, prevents frizziness. This is the Herbal Essences one. So you can use whatever you want if you want. You don't have to do this. And I don't use a lot. I just use a little bit. Just kind of rub it into your hands and grab all the hair and gently run it through top to bottom. Just a little bit. And what this does is just lets all the hair to be frizz-free from this product, and also gives it an extra softness as well. And next thing you want to do is we're going to take this and lay it flat on a towel, and the best place is probably somewhere on a bed. So let's move to the bedroom. So, once you've washed them and rinsed them and put in your leave-in cream, what you want to do is just put a towel over your bed or something, some surface that's flat, and just lay all of the extensions out one by one, just like that. And you want to use some sort of a heat protectant. I'm using Tresemme Heat Tamer Spray, and I do this on wet hair, and then I also use it right before I style, just to have extra protection on your extensions. And what I do is once you lay them out, you just kind of go lightly and just spray it all the way from top to bottom on all of them. And you were pretty much done. The last step that you want to do is grab either a brush or a comb, whatever works for you. I prefer doing it with a comb just because it's got the teeth are closer together, so it brushes through better for me. So grab a comb. Either one is fine. I'm going to use this just because it's more comfortable for me. Alright, so you want to just grab the hair at the top and very gently start brushing it all the way from the top to the bottom. And you want to start off with the bottom as well, just because if there's any tangles, you want to just gently brush it out. And brushing the hair when it's wet is a really helpful tip to do before it dries, because the way you kind of let it air dry is the way it will dry. So if it's straight like this, it will dry in exactly the same fashion. If you let it, you know, kind of lay flat without brushing it, it might turn out wavy. So do the same thing with all of the hair. Just gently brush it out, just like that, starting from the bottom and working your way up. And you can see how amazing the hair is. There's absolutely no tangles when it's wet. It's so soft and so amazing. So sometimes with the smaller wefts, I double up and just kind of hold it up top and just start brushing the hair. And if there are any tangles, what you want to do is kind of gently run your comb over top without pulling on it. Just kind of shorter strokes, and that really helps to open up the tangles. And do the same thing with the rest of the hair. So once you're done brushing out all of the hair, it should look something like this, nice and flat. And at this point you can let it air dry, which is better for the hair because, you know, there's less heat damaging the hair. Or another option is, if you're in a rush, you can always use a blow dryer, but without the brush, because you don't want to be pulling on it. Just sort of hold up the hair and just sort of use a blow dryer on it, or even laying it flat, just use a blow dryer and dry it that way. So either air dry like this or with a blow dryer. So that's it. I hope that was helpful to you guys, and now that you've seen the video, you know how to do it. And if you have any questions, feel free to leave it in the comments below. And thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!